Okay, there you go. Okay, guys.
Oh, wait.
This is Opinion 2017, where we give you a platform to air your opinions, share your opinion without fear or favor, as guaranteed in the Constitution of Kenya, in our quest to have a nation of the people, for the people, by the people. And in studio today, I'm joined by the National Speaker for Bunge la Mwananchi, Mr. Chekai Musa. Karibu sana, welcome. And we're also joined by Cidi Otieno, who is the former president of Bunge la Mwananchi and also the convener of the Coalition for Constitutional Implementation.
Thank you very much.
Asante sana, karibu sana.
Asante sana.
Now, today Kenya is at a crossroads. Just the other day, the KNHCR was deregistered, African offices were raided, droves of people were killed in Mathare, in Kibra, many rights violated in Kisumu. And the question is, where is the civil society? In the past, in the 90s, the days of NCC, the days of released political prisoners, I mean, we saw the civil society speak with one voice. Ni nini imefanyika? Civil society iko wapi? Hamsikiki.
Asante sana. Kwanza kabisa ni it's very bad kwa sababu serikali kwenda kufunga ofisi ya KHRC na pia kwenda kuvamia ofisi ya Afrika ilikuwa ni jambo mbaya sana ambao hatutazamii kuwe katika Kenya leo ambayo iko katika mapya. Lakini pia lazima tujue kwamba makundi za kijamii ama civil society zimekuwa wale watu ambao wameingia hapa ni wale watu ambao wanaitwa career civil society members. Unaona saa zingine wakati kama hakuna crisis ama hakuna mambo ambayo yanakumba sekta, unaona mambo yanyamaza. Na pia ukiangalia hapo nyuma kidogo kumekuwa na huyu jamaa wa Fazulu. Ambaye anajiita kama yeye ndio amesomea NGO Commission Board, ambayo kikatiba unapata hiyo body ama hiyo board ambayo anasema amesimamia imepitwa na wakati. Kwa hivyo unaona ya kwamba anapoenda kuhamia hizo ofisi anajua ya kwamba makundi za kijamii ama civil society imekuwa divided. Kuna wale ambao wanajiita wako kwa high end offices ambao kazi yao ni kupata mshahara na kukaa kwa ofisi from 8 to 5. Na pia kuna wale kama social movements kama sisi Bunge la Mwananchi, sisi ya Kenya, Bunge la Wazalendo, hizo makundi mengi ambazo kama Kenya ambao katika frontline ya maandamano ama katika harakati. So unapata hao wanapo zile makundi ambazo ziko hapo kiasi unashangaa wanashindwa. Hawa walikuwa wapi? Kwa mfano, wakati watu wanaboa Kisumu, wanapigwa risasi na serikali. Hakuna kundi ambayo iliongea. Na tena unaona saa zingine hao wanapovamiwa wanaongea. Kwa hivyo tunakisi ni kana kwamba hizo makundi kubwa kama KHRC, Africa, hao wanaongea tu wakati hao wamevamiwa, lakini hawataki kuongea wakati wa mwananchi wa kawaida anapigwa risasi Mathare, Kibra, Kisumu, Mombasa. Kwa hivyo si kama wananchi tunasema kwamba ni muhimu sana wananchi ama makundi za zile za mashinani zianze kuja pamoja ili waongee dhidi ya hizo
dhuluma kwa sababu ingawa nakumbuka KHCR walidhibitisha kwamba watu 24 waliuawa Kisumu, na nafikiri hiyo ikachangia pakubwa wao kupata shida ambayo iliashiria kutokea. Bwana Speaker wa Bunge la Wananchi, je, mumegawanyika kikabila? Kuna nini? Are there tribal alignments in the civil society?
What I would say is that there are not tribal alignments, but the challenge is in every regime in Africa, you find that there are those we call Congos, government NGOs. There are NGOs which are formed for the purpose of pushing the interests of the government. That's why, if you right now you find that Fasul must be working or is working with some certain NGOs to fight KHRC and Africa. For the case of KHRC, you'll find that they are what people say they are working with NASA because they opposed the tallying. The issue of tallying was not over.
But isn't it in the place of a civil society movement to call out evil for what it is and speak the truth? When I speak against killings in Kisumu, it doesn't mean I support Raila Odinga, but I'm just against something that is anti-human. So why would somebody think KHRC is supporting NASA?
In 1992, when they were pushing for multi-party democracy, we found the church, civil society, and the opposition were working together.
Yes.
And right now, you will find those who are saying that if the church is supporting the opposition, then they are being tribal. And it is normal. If you go to central part of Kenya, people say that those who are supporting NASA, the church supporting NASA, they are Luos. And the civil society which are supporting NASA, they are made up of Luos. But you go to Africa, go to KHRC, like now the current CEO of KHRC is called Kekoro. He's not a Luo.
Yes.
But he has stood firm against the current regime. That's why he's facing a lot of problems here and there.
But you see, maybe just to score something, I still have a problem when the civil society does not pinpoint a bad thing. When people are being shot during IBC processions, we raise these issues and they're telling us, oh no, those ones were hooligans, they are protesting. But when the system was killing Mwananchi people in the central Kenya, they were speaking. And I still want to believe that the civil society has been infiltrated to some level, so that there are people who might want to maintain the status quo. That's why we are saying that as we are changing the country, as we are talking about electoral justice, we need even to change the civil society. In KHRC of Kitambo, used to, from the watchman to the cook to the gateman.
Of Kitambo, you mean Yazamani?
Yazamani. In the 90s.
Yes.
KHRC in the 90s. People wanapata watchman from watchman kwa gate hadi mtu kupika chai ni mtu ambaye anadili na mambo ya human rights. Siku hizo ukienda pale ni mtu ambaye amefanya accounts, ameenda yeye anafanya kazi. Kwa hiyo ukimwambia mtu ameshikwa weekend anasema leo ni weekend, ngojeni Monday. Ilhali dhuluma zinakuja kila wakati. Ndio maana mimi nasema kwamba lazima kama hizi makundi makubwa lazima yaanze kuenda kwa mashinani, kwa sababu wao wanaanza katika ofisi yao, lakini wasahau kwamba ukienda katika kondena. Kwa
hivyo kuna haja ya kuunganisha efforts ama jitihada kwa wale walio, unajua kila shirika ina mandate yake. Ndio. Kwa hivyo kuna haja ya kuunganisha mashirika yafanye kazi
inabidi
pamoja.
Inabidi na pia kuna wengine lazima sasa waache, kwa sababu tunaposema tunakuwa na mabadiliko, hatutaki kuona watu kama 7 ambao utaona kila pahali, na ilhali hao yeye aishi Madhare, lakini anataka kuongea kuhusu watu Madhare.
Ni maswali ya mwenyekiti. Fazul alikuwa mmoja wenu katika vikundi hivi vya kiharakati, kweli si kweli?
Alikuwa mwanabunge,
and that's why I've said there are NGOs which are formed for the purpose of the government, and the city has said that we find some civil society which are, has some kind of infiltration. Because we find that maybe for us in Bunge and Mwananchi, there are people who have come there just to spy what is going on so they can take back the government. And in the civil side also, there are people who have been planted there by the government to find out what is happening there. And that's why somebody like Rasul, perhaps maybe initially he was a government person and people didn't know him. So he has put out his colors when he is working for the government.
Lastly, before I get to look at a feedback from our viewers, what is the relationship between that board and you as civil society members? Are you safe? You mentioned to me earlier that some of your members were attacked.
Yes.
What happened?
Like today morning, about 20 members who were having a meeting at a place called Kolani in Busha County, and they were dispersed by police. Why? Because they are talking about the process that's going on at the Supreme Court issue.
Yes.
So they were banned not to talk about what is happening right now.
Yes.
So they were dispersed and 2 of them were arrested. Right now they are still in police. Police station.
Wow.
So and 2 weeks before the election, some of our comrades of Bunge and Wazalendo were dispersed from the city hall where they normally hold their meetings.
Yes.
And they were told that they are blocking plans to Chase Bank and the Nakumat customers. So they were told to move out of that place. But in any sense, these people have been there for many years.
Yes, I know.
And the customers have been going to Nakumatt.
Yes.
Clients have been going to Chesiba.
Yes.
So there's no way you can say that actually these people are blocking customers and clients. So it was political. And the government was fearing people assembly. You see, when you go to Uganda,
Yes.
they have this law, they call it POMA, that is Public Order Management Act, whereby if you meet like 5 people, you must have a police permit. So that law, they want to bring it here in Kenya, that's for you to meet, then you must have a police permit. If you assemble, you must have a police permit.
Okay.
And Article 7 of the Constitution is very clear of freedom of assembly, freedom of petition and all that.
Yes.
So in this category, what I want to say is that actually our members from City Hall were dispersed. They were taken to, now they are meeting at Jivanji. You go to Mombasa at a place called Bomolulu.
Yes.
A week before election, they were also dispersed. Same to Homa Bay. Homa Bay were taken, ndani ya roli ya polisi, wakapeleka mbali kabisa na kwa nyumbani.
Very well.
Wakaenda kwa miguu kuja nyumbani kwa miguu.
I hear you. Before we come back to you, Chairman and Convenor, for closing remarks, let me just go to our audience. Yes, I'm seeing Jared Nyamboga watching from Nairobi. Asante sana. Peter Otieno watching from Canaan. Well, thank you, Peter. You reached Canaan. Thank you. Yusuf Abubakar watching from Kwale. Asante sana. Nimi Bimas. M7 is trying to force his rules here, which can't work with us. Well, I don't know who precisely, or what precisely M7 will mean. Well, it did say that. It just said it just said M7. Thank you very much for watching. So we're just coming back to you for the closing remarks. Mwenyekiti, watu waliuawa Kisumu. Kuna msichana mdogo ameuawa Mathare kwa kupigwa risasi. Tumetembelea Kibra, tumepata katri nyingi za risasi ambazo zinaashiria ni za serikali. Shirika lako limetia jitihada gani? Au lina mipango ya kutia jitihada gani ili kushughulikia waathiriwa au kufanya dunia yenyewe?
Kwanza kabisa hawa ni makosa ya kijinai. Those are crimes of natural proportions.
Yes.
Because if you see a government shooting its own people, a government that is killing its own people has got no business being in power. Because those bullets are bought by our taxes.
Yeah.
And they are supposed to be protecting Kenyans from Al-Shabaab, from foreign aggression. But when the same bullets bought by our taxes killing a 6-month-old baby pendo, or a 10-year-old girl mother, or shooting people who are protesting under the law, that's very bad. That's why we are saying as our organization, we are documenting these cases. Because for one, we need to have this people brought to justice. The systems, the laws of Kenya are working, and we want to move to court so that the police officers who are responsible, because there must be a commander in Kisumu, the commander should tell us who did he send, because they will, so that if they can't do that, then we shall hold them responsible. So what we are saying is that the government should not kill its people. The position is allowed by the constitution, and when somebody comes who is unarmed, then they should not be killed.
Thank you very much. Mwenyekiti speaker wa Bunge la Wazalendo. Your closing remarks plus what will you tell your members?
What I will tell my members kwanza kabisa ni kwamba tukae ganga, tusikuwe na wasiwasi, kwa sababu hii nchi ya Kenya ndio kukombolewa. Kwa sababu let me tell you, if Jubilee government is going to be in power again, we're going to have to serve in this country. We're going to serve. Na kama watakubaliwa kuwa tena uongozi, 2022 again will be in power, whether they like it or not. Because they use the same system that I've used this time. So therefore they must be moved from power this time around. Sasa hivi ndio tolewe uongozi. Hata kama ni kufanya mambo gani, tufanye kwa kutoa watu uongozi. Hata kama kwa nitakataa, sisi naambia watu wangu kwa sababu najua wamenisikiza, wale ambao wako online, kule Homa Bay, Busha pale Kondele, kule Kolanya, kule Busha, Kisumu Kondele na Kolanya, Busha, Mombasa, Bomolulu na pia Kwale, kwamba sisi tusitishike, tuje pamoja, tuendelee kufanya nini? Kusanyika. Tukae pamoja. Tuendelee kuongea na tukue na imani kwamba Raila Amolo Odinga ambaye rais wetu atapewa uongozi wa nchi.
Very well, thank you very much for watching. This is Opinion 2017, where we grant you a platform for us to have a conversation, for you to have your opinion, for you to have your say as guaranteed in the Constitution of Kenya in our quest to make Kenya a better place. You can always watch us on Facebook or share with us. And we're just going for a commercial break, and in the next 45 seconds or so, we're going to have the next segment, so don't go away. Thank you.
Mwangaza bila wasitotaka, bila mabadiliko, bila unaweza, bila unaweza, wewe pia wajibika, wewe pia mtoto wa kika, baba yuko mbele. Tasawazisha mabadiliko, tasawazisha mabadiliko, tasawazisha mabadiliko, badilisha mabadiliko. Mwangaza bila wasitotaka, mabadiliko bila unavyoweza, tuwe salama, wewe pia wajibika, ni mtoto wa kika, baba yuko mbele. Tasawazisha mabadiliko, tasawazisha, tasawazisha mabadiliko, badilisha.
Adonjo karao, wanyono karao, opera kakao. Twataka nchi ambayo kila Mkenya anashughulikiwa, pembe zote ziwe sawa bila tafasi, bila wazi ya badilika. In the future mavijana si kila saa kushinda njaa. Adonjo karao, wanyono karao, opera kakao. Adonjo karao, wanyono karao, opera kakao.
you for joining us once again. This is Opinion 2017, where we give you a platform to air your opinion. Let's have candid conversations without adulteration, doctoring, or fear. And I'm joined by very interesting panelists. We do have a founder member of the Global Miraa Dealers Network and also a political activist, Mr. Japheth Muroko, who is also a grandchild of the great freedom fighter, General Musa, who was the deputy of Dedan Kimathi. We do have a lady in the middle, Bosibori Kimari, who is a marketer, and also Mr. Fred Kanoti, who is a political activist. Godfrey Kanoti, thank you. We are looking at accept and move on and the middle class. The middle class appears, if there is a middle class in Kenya, to be divorced from the political dispensation or from the political happenings. Has Kenya moved on? And is the middle class betraying other Kenyans? And I think I'll start with you, with the lady in the middle. And I think you exemplify perhaps what we consider as middle class, if it is there.
Well, I wouldn't really say we have betrayed Kenya politically.
Yeah.
First of all, the middle class is quite a small section of society. I think we number less than 1 million.
Okay.
I think our power comes in our consumerism, and we aspire, supposed to be, well, we aspire to own, goods. We have
a car here.
Yeah, have a car, send our kids to private school.
Coffee at Java.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I suppose that's how you label us. But I wouldn't say we are not politically active or that we are entirely apathetic.
Yeah.
And for example, in this last election, everybody I know, I voted. Most people I know voted. But I suppose people were saying you are abdicating your responsibility of the power you could exert politically. Well, I see we are very active on social media. We do attend rallies. We do.
Well, I'm not sure. I'm not sure about attendance of rallies, but I mean, the feeling is, will the middle class come out to join other Kenyans, perhaps in picketing or in just basically fighting for what affects everybody? Or is the middle class too hooked up to their comfort zone?
I suppose we are accused of just, like you said, living in our comfort zone. Until something impacts us greatly, this is what we're accused of, then we don't seem to act. That we won't get up until we can't afford to buy milk or pay our rent or we lose our jobs. But I would say for a lot of the middle class, they're just one paycheck away also from
maintaining their lifestyle.
Yes. So, I don't know, I think we are politically active. I think it's a bit unfair and a bit harsh, to say we're not politically active. Most of also the power we have on social media, in advertising, we're the ones buying the goods or whatever.
Okay.
So I think we are.
So I hear you. Muroko, accept and move on. Tumeambiwa accept and move on. Tumeashiriwa kwamba kuna wale wame accept and move on. Hili jambo la accept and move on lipo, wewe ume accept and move on. Ukwa.
Asante sana bwana ndugu Bunge. Hii mambo ya accept and move on, mimi sijui ni kitu gani tunaambiwa to accept and to move on. Mwanzo kabisa mimi kama serious injustice crusader na Wakenya wenzangu tuko na sababu kubwa sana ni kwa nini tunaenda kupiga kura kwa President Raila Amolo Odinga. Number 1, tulikuwa tunataka implementation of the constitution, devolution, tulikuwa tunataka kupambana na unemployment, tulikuwa tunataka watoto wasomezwe, tulikuwa tunataka kuleta gharama ya maisha chini. Baadhi hizo vitu ndio sababu, ndio msingi kubwa zaidi ni kwa nini tulikuwa tunaenda kupiga kura. So safari ya Wakenya ilianza vizuri kuelekea Kanani. Lakini kama tumekaribia mara 100 wakatokezea kwa jina ya IEBC ambayo inamaanisha Independent Electoral and Bargaining Crooks. Wakatokea wakateka meli
na that is your definition.
Wakatokea wakateka meli. Sasa tuko katika harakati ya kupambana na wao na kuhakikisha tumefika Kanani.
Kwa hivyo kwa kifupi,
kitu ya pili,
you have not accepted it.
Sijakubaliana na hiyo. Kitu ya pili, kuna IEBC officer ambaye alikuwa anasimamia ICT, marehemu Musando. Marehemu Musando hakuwa peacefully. It was a violent death. Na imetukoza na kwa sababu wakati alitekwa alilazimishwa kutumia kidole yake kufungua password, na after kukufa kidole imekauka, sasa wamezindwa ku lock out.
Hiyo haijathibitishwa, na nafikiri uchunguzi unaendelea, lakini sisi kama Wakenya tunasikia uchungu kwa sababu tulimpoteza Mkenya mwenzetu, na tumwombea familia neema ya Mungu ili awafariji. Kanoti,
Yes.
here we are at crossroads. What next? Accept and move on?
I would say it's a lull before a storm. In the sense that looking at what is going on in the whole country, people have a kind of confidence that something is going to happen in affirmative to what they did.
No.
You voted for somebody who is supposed to be a president and is not declared president, somebody else is in that same position. What do? You have a kind of rule of law to follow. So we have taken everything to the Supreme Court. Now, Kenyans are watching what the Supreme Court is about to decide.
Yeah.
Is it going to declare Raila Odinga president, or are they going to rule we go for a runoff?
Yes.
Or are they going to say this election was a fraud and so we have a repeat? So we have about 3 options.
Yes.
And Jubilee has only like 2 options. They know they won elections, and again they know who will be confirmed president. So that is creating tension between the 2 supporters. They are not saying we are moving on. Those who are part of the NASA brigade are saying let's wait until this verdict is out. So what will Supreme Court do will actually affect the entire country. And I want to say here, after the new constitution
was elected,
there is a belief that we don't need to go violent. We can wait for the rule of law to prevail.
To take its course.
So we are waiting for the Supreme Court to do that. But also there's another angle to it. After Mutunga came in, there was an expectation, a kind of excitement in the public that for now we can rely on our systems.
Yes.
Remember 2007, Raila said we're not going there. So there was chaos, and the history is already out there. ICC came in, Kofi Annan came in and all that. And whatever happened, nobody wants to see a repeat of the same. That's how we came up with Supreme Court. So they have a chance to do what we call redemption. They must redeem the courts. The Supreme Court can actually emphasize that people can believe in a judicial system by saying this election is a fraud, by saying let us go and have a repeat of elections. And so people go back with the confidence that our courts are above board, they are independent. But if they decide that Uhuru won elections, as you're saying, accept and move on, it will be accept and move on to the next level. And the next level will be a level that nobody wants to.
There are people who have argued that it is Raila Odinga as an individual who has not moved on, and that a significant number of Kenyans have moved on. There is traffic in our highways, and because of that, I mean, everything is back to normal and everybody is just happy. Before I get back to you...
I just want to finish on that. People, as I've said before, they are waiting for what is already on table. There is Supreme Court ruling that people are waiting for.
Yes.
And so people are waiting. When you say middle class, this country has a very small thresh of middle class. Because even those who are working, those who have got houses, those who have a good life in urban areas, those that we call middle class in Kenya, in other countries is actually on the low threshold. And if you want a country to rise above and become aware, you need to broaden the spectrum of the middle class. But Kenya, we are talking about 12 million Kenyans unemployed. The 12 million unemployed will pull out those employed from their offices come this verdict. Because they will be going out there in the streets, and you might be saying, accept and move on. Wait until this case begins. People will be sitting in the streets. People will be coming out picketing. People will be all over the country assembling around the courts as a symbol of justice. People want liberty. People want their rights honored. And the only way to honor rights is by getting it right from the judicial system. We fought 2 liberations. First one was for multi-party.
Yes.
The second one was about people getting their space. This third one is actually electoral justice fight. And this struggle is going to bear fruit in the Supreme Court. If they don't, Kenyans will search for that space.
For an alternative space.
Yeah.
Just before we proceed, let me get to our audience, and I'm seeing Kelly OJ saying, Mr. President, I feel sorry for you and my country, Kenya. Rogers, you're saying we are behind you guys. Thank you for watching. Araplol Ruto. So this is NASA live video. Very well. A good question. Basically, you can watch all our events on live on our Facebook page. Can the middle class, the so-called middle class, come out and join other Kenyans? Let us say Kenyans are going to the street. Can they come out of Facebook, come out of Twitter, Instagram, and join other Kenyans on the streets? Or are they embarrassed and then they prefer to just follow things on online?
Not at all. I would say, first of all, in my own personal view, I believe over 8.5 million people voted for Raila Odinga. Whether we were middle class, working class, or upper class. We feel we've been violated. You know, we've been robbed of our rightful president. So I don't think it's just a matter of whether we belong to a certain class or, you know, I think we all want justice to be done. We all want justice, and we're all going to do whatever it takes, whether we're middle class or not. We were waiting changes. We were waiting for Canaan. We were waiting for, you know, a better standard.
Yes, I agree with you.
Yeah.
When His Excellency visited Kibra and Mathare, there is noticeable difference. Kibra and Nakumatt Prestige and Yaya Center and Kileleshwa is hardly 2-3 kilometers apart. Inside Kibra is a barracks. You have clouds of tear gas and shells of bullets and wailing. But just across the street, families are enjoying bouncing castles. Same in Muthaiga. I mean, Mathare and Muthaiga are divided by Thika Road. Inside Mathare is a war zone. Across the road is something else. That's why I'm asking, can there be something that can trigger, or it's just we rely on them online?
I suppose you would say maybe the lower classes feel the impact more acutely, but it doesn't mean that the middle class are not willing to do something about it.
Okay, just a quick one. I'm seeing my director telling me, let me look at this. Robinson and Chuck, we can't move on with intimidation and arrogance where our voice can't count anymore. Enough is enough. Tom Walk, justice is the way forward. We are tired of being mocked. Muroko, Meru, what happened in Meru? What is the feeling of the people in Meru? First of all, are the results transmitted authentic according to the people? And have the people of Meru moved on?
Hapana, Meru community, sisi tulikuwa tunapigia Raila kura kwa sababu tunajua kupitia political goodwill yake soko ya Miraa itarudi. So kama jamii ya Meru sisi hatujakubaliana na mambo ya accept and move on. Sisi tukubali ni kumaanisha tuendelee na impunity. So sisi tunasema wa Kenya hatuna imani sana na hiyo mambo ya mahakama. Tuniangalia tu tumeenda kwa sababu ya formality. Sisi ni kwamba kuna kitu inakuja. Mimi nauliza wa Kenya wawe tayari kwa mass action kwa sababu hiyo ndio lugha ambayo serikali ya dikteta inaweza sikia. Mambo ya mwisho
lakini Muroko, kabla ufike hapo. Unajua huwezi naona kuna rafa zinakuja kweli nyingi. We want free and fair presidential election. Nyaicha Peter, don't assume that people have left and moved on. They are waiting for the Supreme Court. Dwin Danik, wow, we need our own state. I think that's a different that's a different discussion altogether. But Muroko nilikuwa nakukosoa hivi. Huwezi kusema kwamba hutarajii haki ili hali koti haijaketi. Unajua hatuwezi kukata kauli kwa sababu koti sisi muungano wa NASA umekwenda kotini. Nafikiri ni vema tuwape ile kwa kimombo inaitwa benefit of doubt. Huwezi kusema kwamba tushaashiria uamuzi ambao utakuwa. Naona kidogo ni kama unaonea.
Unajua kwanza kulikuwa na international observers.
Naam.
Ambao ni kama Muroko alikuwa Tony Blair ambao alikuwa anasaidiana na Jubilee mpaka kurecruit hao international observers ambao walikuja badala ya kwenda kuangalia kura, wengine wakapitia State House wakapewa gharama ya kwenda museum.
Lakini hiyo hatuna udhibitisho. Najua wengi hawakuridhika na international observers na kuna wengine pia ambao wamekosoa observers wenyewe. Na wakasema wale ambao walitoa uamuzi walifanya uamuzi kabla hata ya uchaguzi kuisha na kura kuhesabiwa. Lakini nafikiri pengine tutakuwa tunanyoshea watu kidole bila
wao wenyewe walibidisha walikuwa Jubilee sympathizers kwa sababu tulipiga kura Jumanne, Jumatano saa 4 asubuhi walikuwa wasanza kuambia Raila accept result, accept defeat au concede defeat, na hata kura zilikuwa hazihesabiwa. So ndio sababu mimi naona sina imani na mahakama. Kumbuka 2013 vile walitufanyia. Tena saa hizi imeanza kuonekana one of the supreme judges akitembea na very senior officer wa Jubilee. Vile pia kuna jaji pale ile wakati mwingine yeye alikuwa interested kwa kuangalia serikali imehakikisha bibi yake amekuwa PS. Na hiyo bibi yake sasa hizi nafikiri uko pale anataka tena kuwa renewed kuwa PS.
Nafikiri tukimalizia as we are wrapping up, Mr. Kanoti, you are very well versed with the political topography of this country. What will you tell the Supreme Court if they were to hear you?
My advice to Maraga would be redeem yourself, redeem the court. It's your time to make sure that the Supreme Court and the judicial system can work for the good of this country. Number two is that Maraga has a chance to rise above political intimidation and political expedience, to make sure that all Kenyans, irrespective of your class, race, tribe, you can rely on the judicial system. And also I want to talk to the judiciary that they should not talk to the people. They should actually restrict themselves to the court so that they deliver a verdict unless they want to be seen as if they are biased, or they are basing their decision on guided principles. Number three, on Mwananchi, don't stay home. If you are going to stay away, you will help in making this country ungovernable. Come out in large numbers, go to the streets, go to the courts, have a sit-in the whole day, keeping vigil. People must come out even at night, have candles lit all over the streets, peacefully, picketing and waiting for a decision. A force must be exerted upon the Supreme Court to make the right decision. On their own, they will not make the right decision. They need you to come out. And people's power is superior. It supersedes any idea. It supersedes any power. It supersedes any intimidation. It supersedes any dictator. A people united can never be defeated. If these people will just come out, we see people in Naivasha, in Nakuru, in Machakos, Kitui, Meru, Mombasa, Nairobi, all the streets are flooded by Mwananchi. And you're talking about Maurice, you're talking about middle class.
Yeah.
I've told you this.
Yeah.
They can ignore even Mwananchi. They can even ignore the unemployed. They can even ignore the masses and say, we are okay, we have a job to keep. They will be intimidated to be on their job. Let them go. But the people's power, once it comes out, you may not even sit straight in your office. How will you reach your office? People will pull you out of your office because these people have a destiny debt with Raila Odinga. They have voted for him because they need jobs. They have voted for him because, as he said, People need their children to go to school this September without paying for school fees. There are people who are waiting to see that they have new roads. They have a government that is not going to be biased in their allocation of funds. There are people waiting for devolution to work, other than what we are seeing today. So my question is, your question is as good as answered, that let people not ignore. And the middle class, as I've said, broaden your thinking. You are not safe when so much of a population is in dire need.
As we speak, ile machini ya kuendelea kuhesabu kura iko karibu kufikisha milioni 65. So nchi yetu imefika mahali mbaya sana, tunamdua viongozi, yani kura yetu haiwezi haina uwezo wa kuamua kiongozi ni nani anakuongoza, tunamdua na machini. So mimi nauliza wa Kenya, tuige mfano wa nchi zingine. Muammar Gaddafi wa Libya alitawala Libya for 9 years, lakini ilimchukua wiki 2 kuuawa. Rais wa Egypt ilimchukua 18 days kutoka kwa power. In Burkina Faso wananchi waliandamana wakachoma mbunge na hapo ndio wakajitoa mateka. Kenya tuko mateka, lazima Wakenya tutoke nje na tuhakikishe tuko na Raila Odinga teachings in African curriculums.
Patrick Nimatuhu, people's power is very powerful. Lawrence, we can't move on unless there's real and trustworthy movement. Anthony Wambua, people's power has never been defeated. Sio nia ya muungano wa NASA linavyoelewa kuchoma bunge au kuua watu kama pengine ilivyofanyika kule nchini Libya. Nafikiri nia ya muungano wa NASA ni kuleta mageuzi yanayofaa ambayo ni mwafaka kwa wananchi wapendwa. Tunamaliza na mwanadada.
Ningependa kusema vile you were saying the mass action will be pulled out from our offices. It's not like the verdict will only affect the working classes or the poorer people. Everything we voted for when we were voting for Raila Odinga is going to be positive impact on us as well.
Yeah.
And Kenya is not just so discrete, like we have the working class and the middle class and the upper class.
Yeah.
Everything we believe in Raila Odinga. Yeah, we wanted him and we want him as our president. So I don't think it will just be a question of people need to pull us out of the office and we're comfortable there or whatever. We want all the, whatever he wants, his vision implemented. Yes. And it will also impact us. It will impact the whole of Kenya. And that's why we voted for Raila. So I don't think we need to be like coerced or, pulled out onto the street.
Or pushed or something radical happening.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be so radical.
It doesn't have to be so.
Kuna kitu inaitwa amani.
Those are the closing remarks.
Kuna kitu tunaambiwa tufanye inaitwa amani. Amani inakuja baada ya haki. Ukitekeleza haki, amani ni 100%. Na usipotekeleza haki, pia vita ni 100%. Kwa hivyo hao watu wa Bible ambao wanatuambia mambo ya amani, kwanza wazungumzie justice. There should be no peace without justice.
Unajua ndugu yangu Muroko wakati mwingine anakuwa na cheche kali sana za kisiasa. Lakini sio kila mtu ambaye anazungumzia uwepo kwa amani hana haja na haki. Ingawa ingekuwa vema tunapozungumzia amani vile vile tuzungumzie haki.
Lakini nakumbuka
Kanoti, I think you have a very pressing point. Namruhusu Kanoti amalize alafu tuweze kufunga kipindi.
Na kabla Kanoti amalize, sisi kama jamii ya Wameru tunasema hivi, hatuwezi kuletea mtoto ambaye ako na meno, ako na ndevu, tunaambiwa ni mtoto wetu na tujui mama yake. Lazima tuwe tunajua mama, kama tujui mama yake hiyo wachana naye.
Kwa hivyo
on the
asante kwa maoni hayo.
Just to close,
Kanoti, to close.
On the middle class, as I said, you are only pulled out if you're not part of the process. You can not sit in your office praying when outside is burning. And so the whole thing will be, I'm part of the middle class. I'm not going to wait to be pulled out of the office. We need to be part of the process. And so I'm urging the middle class, don't wait. Do whatever you've got to do to make this country to be a good country.
Very well. Thank you very much, gentlemen and lady. Very well. That is Opinion 2017. Just before we close, Rosalie Gabo, amani haiji ila kwa ncha ya upanga, no peace, no justice. Nyarko, I voted for change and that's what I want. I don't need computer-generated leaders. We thank you for joining us and urge you to keep on joining us. This is Opinion 2017, where we give each other a platform where we can have meaningful conversations that can make sure that we have one Kenya that serves a purpose for all of us. Until next time, be blessed. Thank you.
mwangaza bila wasitotaka mabadiliko bila unavyoweza. Tuwe salama, wewe pia wajibika. Ni mtoto wa kika, baba yuko mbele.
Twasawazisha mabadiliko, twasawazisha mabadiliko, badilisha.
Adonjo karao, wanyono karao, opira kakao. Adonjo karao.